Welcome back, everyone, to NASCAR Live in Kansas Speedway. Cup qualifying is still to come later tonight. And there you see the race car of driver AJ Allmendinger. He's been on a roll this season, and tomorrow night we just might see him in victory lane.
Look at AJ Allmendinger in the 47 car there.
I think that little 47 car's found something.
He was about 8-lane AJ right there.
AJ Allmendinger just said, pretty cool to pass Jimmy Johnson at Martinsville.
And AJ Allmendinger up into the top 4.
Oh, hello. That's getting ugly. That team's been doing real good. You know, they've had some great runs over the last several weeks.
Here are the numbers behind this season for AJ Allmendinger. He's doing very well. He's in the top 10 every once in a while, but he keeps showing promise. He's up there when it counts. And Kenny, he's a very popular driver among other fans and other drivers in the garage area. But also, when you got a chance to talk to him, you learned a thing or two, didn't you?
Well, you know, Johnny, I thought I knew AJ Allmendinger, and I think maybe you even thought you knew him. But listen, none of us knew AJ Allmendinger. Take a look at this.
I've been so impressed with the job that AJ Allmendinger has been doing in that 47 car. Got a great finish last week at Richmond, finished 4th. Running up front here again today, qualified well. That team has really turned a corner.
AJ, I think you're doing good. 10 races into the year, 3 top 10s, and you just come off of a 5th place at Talladega. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy with where we're at. I'm not satisfied. I'm very careful to not try to be too happy about it. I don't want, you know, people talk, oh, you're right in the race for the chase now. You're right on the edge of it. I'm like, we're so far from that right now. I want to get better in the car. I want to get better leading this team. You know, it's the first time I've truly been able to lead a team. I want us as a whole group, as a family, to keep getting better. So I'm happy. If you would have said after 10 races, this is where we'd be at, I said, perfect.
You know, AJ, you're a really well-rounded driver. 5 champ car wins. I watched you win the 2012 Daytona 24 in a Daytona prototype car. You've done it all. You're really good. But now you're NASCAR. Is this harder than you ever thought it would be?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, I mean, it wasn't like I came into the sport the way I wanted to. I mean, it was like I did 2 truck races, and Red Bull said, all right, let's go to Cup. And I said, excuse me, what? And those first couple of years were just so bad. I mean, we just, not any time in the car, struggling, not making races. And I feel like I've always had to claw to stay in the sport, you know, and I've had some good rides and I've lost some good rides, but more than ever now, I'm happy with where I'm at.
Driver AJ Allmendinger has been temporarily suspended from NASCAR competition.
Allmendinger temporarily suspended by NASCAR for failing a random drug test and did not race Saturday night.
2 years ago, you hit a rough patch. How did you deal with that?
You know, it's funny because I look back at it now and I wouldn't change a thing about it. I wouldn't change anything that happened. It was tough for sure. There were times that I didn't know what I wanted to do, if I even wanted to be around anymore. I just kind of wanted to crawl and go hide, but I quickly realized that, man, I want to be back, and I was going to do whatever it took to be back. I didn't know if I was going to have the opportunities to come back, but I was going to work hard to try to get them. But now I feel so fortunate it happened because I'm here. I'm at the 47 race team. I get to be a part of a family between Tad and the real boss, Jody, and Brad Doherty, and I'm such a better person for it. And I understand and I take in everything the way, you know, when it comes to me. And I feel like I've come out the other side and just been so much better for it, and I'm so much better in the race car for it now, too. So as strange as it sounds, I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Mother's Day is this Sunday. We run Kansas on Saturday. Your mom's a huge supporter of yours. How special would that be to win the day before Mother's Day for your mom?
To be able to win for my mom on Mother's Day would be special, but more importantly, I would hope they would be there, because that is something that, I mean, they mortgaged their house 3 different times. My mom used to always kid with me, do you want rubber on your feet or rubber on your go-kart in the off-season? I said, man, of course, I want rubber on the go-kart. And I feel like at times I've let them down just with everything, because the way they've raised me has been nothing but love and caring and right moral values. And, you know, I guess as we all grow up, we make our mistakes and we learn from it. I'm trying everything now to try to repay them back and make sure every day they know how much I care about them and love them, and more importantly, how important they are to what they've done for me. They've been such a big part of my life through the tough times, through the good times. So I really hope when we win, they're actually there in person. That would be more special.
I just want to tell you that I admire you, how you've overcome and prevailed. You're a winner in my heart for sure. Thanks for the interview.
Well, thank you. Anytime. Hopefully we can do this when we win this weekend.
Now, there are a lot of people who call AJ Allmendinger our next first-time winner in this sport. What do you think?
Well, first of all, he was not perfect, and he admitted that. His family mortgaged their home 3 times. Listen up, dirt track racers. His mother and father mortgaged their house 3 times. This is an all-American story. This is Rocky Balboa. He's going down for the count, and AJ rose to the occasion, and now he's doing really good.
Well, Kenny, he's been a winner in everything he's done. Won the 24 Hours of Daytona. He's competed in Indy cars. He's won on that level. He's won in the Nationwide Series. But I think that when you really sit down and look at all the things that he's been able to do, he could have went and done any of those things, but he continued to stick at it like somebody else that I know. Because when you get that opportunity to go out there and race against the best guys, and you get to see how difficult and challenging the sport is, all you can think about is going and figuring out what's the next thing that I can do to position myself to get in the ride to where I can win at that, so I can be competitive. And it's addicting in the fact that you just want to go out there and race against this kind of competition.
And real racers are resilient.
They sure are.
No question about that. Now,